When they had entered and received their leave to speak in Dido's presence, then the eldest, Ilioneus, calmly began, O Queen, whom Jupiter has granted this, to bring to being a new city, curbing haughty nations by justice, we, unhappy Trojans, men carried by the winds across all seas, beg you to keep the terror of fire from our fleet, to spare a pious race, to look on us with kindliness. We do not come to devastate your homes, and with the sword to loot the household gods of Libya, or to drive down stolen booty toward the beaches. That violence is not within our minds. Such arrogance is not for the defeated. There is a place the Greeks have named Hesperia, an ancient land with strong arms and fat soil. Its colonists were the Oenotrians. Now rumor runs that their descendants call that nation Italy, after their leader. Our prows were pointed there when suddenly, rising upon the surge, stormy Orion drove us against the blind shoals, and insolent south winds then scattered us, undone by brine, across the crushing sea, the pathless rocks. A few of us have drifted to your shores. What kind of men are these? Or is your country so barbarous that it permits this custom? We are denied the shelter of the beach. They goad us into war. They will not let us set foot upon the border of their land. If you despise the human race and mortal weapons, then still consider that the gods remember right and wrong. We had a king, Aeneas, none more just, no one more pious, no man is better in the arts of war. If fate has saved this man, if he still feeds upon the upper air, if he is not laid low to rest among the cruel shades, then we are not afraid, and you will not repent if you compete with him in kindness. Within Sicilian territory, too, are fields and cities, and the famed Acestes, born of the blood of Troy. Let us haul up our fleet, smashed by the winds, along your beaches, and fit out timber from your forests, trim our oars. And if we find our king and comrades, and are allowed to turn toward Italy and Latium, then let us sail out gladly. But if our shelter there has been denied us, and you, the finest father of the Trojans, were swallowed by the sea of Libya, and no hope is left us now for Iülus, then at least let us seek out again the straits of Sicily, the land from which we sailed. There houses wait for us, and King Acestes. So spoke Ilioneus. The other sons of Dardanus approved his words with shouts. Then Dido softly, briefly answers him. O Teucrians, enough of fear, cast out your cares. My kingdom is new. Hard circumstances have forced me to such measures for our safety, to post guards far and wide along our boundaries. But who is ignorant of Aeneas's men? Who has not heard of Troy, its acts and heroes, the flames of that tremendous war? We Tyrians do not have minds so dull, and we are not beyond the circuit of the sun's yoked horses. Whatever you may choose, Hesperia and the fields of Saturn, or the land of Eryx and King Acestes, I shall send you safe with escort. I shall help you with my wealth. And should you want to settle in this kingdom on equal terms with me, then all the city I am building now is yours. Draw up your ships. I shall allow no difference between the Tyrian and the Trojan. Would your king Aeneas too were present, driven here by that same south wind. I, in fact, shall send my trusted riders out along the shores to comb the farthest coasts of Libya, and to see if, cast out of the waters, he is wandering through the forests or the cities. The words of Dido stirred the brave Achates and Father Aeneas. Long since, both of them had burned to break free from their cloud. Achates speaks first to his companion. Goddess-born, what counsel rises in your spirit now? You see that everything is safe, our ships and sailors saved, and only one is missing, whom we ourselves saw sink among the waves. All else is as your mother said it would be. Yet he was hardly done when suddenly the cloud that circled them is torn. It clears away to open air, and there Aeneas stood, glittering in that bright light, his face and shoulders like a god's. Indeed, his mother had breathed upon her son becoming hair, the glow of a young man, and in his eyes glad handsomeness, such grace as art can add to ivory, or such as Parian marble or silver shows when set in yellow gold.